Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Agix price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Agix chart, which at the time of this recording has continued to hold above the 20-day MA. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have fully maximized our target areas to the lower side in the formation of this wave 4, and I now believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upside obeying this Elliot structure, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in red, having the first wave making a peak at around the $0.1345 $2 mark, and after seeing the high for that first wave, we saw that corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and after seeing the low for that second wave, we started that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 in a move that gave us a peak at around the $0.67 mark. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I also expected to see that 5-wave structure in formation, and I believe we are seeing such a 5-wave structure in formation, having this Elliot structure in yellow, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And after seeing the high for that wave 3, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which lies between the $0.4297 mark and the $0.3546 mark, and it is within this yellow target area down here that I was expecting to see the low for that fourth wave to the lower side. And after fully maximizing our target area in the formation of this wave 4, whatever we expect next on the long-term scenarios is the start of that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, and sketching out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gave me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.8295 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Agix to do on the long-term scenarios. And in the formation of that wave 5, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 5, having the wave 5, which is a microwave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 5, fully maximizing our target areas and also fully maximizing the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here, and if I zoom in so that I can also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that after making our low in the formation of that wave 4, we saw that bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $0.5 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and once the low for this wave 2 is in, then we can expect a bit of a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 5 to the upside, and getting to see whether the second wave down here has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3. That gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. And you can see we perfectly retraced into that target area, and yesterday after losing the fib level 0.618, I had to extend my target area back to the fib level 0.78, which is still a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. So whatever we have over here is still a valid second wave to the lower side, and at the time of this recording you can see that Agix is gearing up in a move that has now given us a break above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart in what could be the start of the formation of this wave 3 to the upside, and sketching out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.64059 mark. And once the high for that wave 3 is in, then we can expect a pullback in the formation of that wave 4, and then a wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 5 at around the $0.84 mark. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios, and this is my next trade here on the AGIX chart, where I'm expecting a continued bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 to fully maximize our target areas at around the $0.65 mark. And for this move to also play out, we need to continue holding above the 20-day MA and also see a break above the wave 1 high, which lies at around the $0.5 mark. And the moment we manage to break above the wave 1 high, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing over here is the start of that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So what I'm expecting, what I'm watching here on the AGIX chart, a move to continue holding above the 20-day MA and also a break above the wave 1 high at around the $0.5 mark. And once that happens, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing is the formation of that wave 3. And if you also want to get trade signals that I'm giving on my trade signal group, make sure that you use the link in the description box so that you can contact me and also give you instructions on how you are going to join my trade signal group, so that you can also be able to catch these moves that we are catching on my trade signal group. And my last trade was this sell from this high at around the $0.5 mark in the formation of this wave 2. And if I give you a measure from that high, you can see that the market was down by more than 25.54%, which is a trade that I was able to catch. And if you're interested in such trades, make sure that you contact me. And that is what I'm expecting on the short term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.